This Knesset headed by this speaker will not harm them or any child or any family, period.
Two alternate realities. In Jerusalem, the appointment of Israel's first openly gay parliament speaker, Likud party member Amir Ohana. But in Tel Aviv, the LGBTQ community is not celebrating.
The government tried to pass off the appointment of Amir Ohana as Knesset speaker as this, great shattering of a glass ceiling and this great gift to the LGBT community. Kind of doesn't hold any water or any real significance when he is being joined by voices like Avi Moaz, Itamar Ben-Gvir, Bezalel Smotrich, who are quite clear in their contempt for the LGBT community. And as far as I know so far, Amir Ohana hasn't really done enough to go out of his way to condemn these voices.
Those voices from Israel's new right-wing religious government, the most hardline government to date, have caused fear in the LGBTQ community that their rights in Israel are at stake.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm scared. I'm not afraid to say it. It's terrifying to think what can happen when someone in the government is saying that he hates a whole community, and it can cause a lot of damage, and I don't think they understand how much what they have to say affects a lot of people.
I'm actually scared for that I won't be able to live the way I live right now.
It sucks, We still can get married. We still cannot adopt. And we live here. I was in the army. I do all my things that I have to do as a citizen, and I don't get all the rights that I'm supposed to get.
The Jewish state has made a name for itself as the most gay-friendly country in the Middle East. The liberal bubble of Tel Aviv is a mecca for the LGBTQ community. Its famous Pride Parade draws thousands of partygoers every year from around the world. But as Ohana delivered his first address at the Knesset, several religious parliament members looked away. Netanyahu's coalition agreements with the religious Zionism party includes a potential amendment to Israel's discrimination law, meaning businesses could refuse to serve certain customers, such as gay people, on the basis of their religious conscience. Meanwhile, the openly anti-LGBTQ Noam party is pushing for the return of gay conversion therapy. But some within the LGBTQ community dismiss this homophobic rhetoric within Israel's current political sphere as just a drop in the ocean.
There is one person in the government that thinks different than us. It doesn't mean that the other 62 or 3 will going to change the things that we built for the last decades. And I remember myself being 14 years old in the gay community, which was 26 years ago. It was not it was an issue to go out of the closet. And now the children can feel free to do it. Feel free to be a boy or a girl or everything they decide.
I feel very comfortable. I think it's totally unnecessary hysteria. Why? Because the LGBTQ community gets wide sympathy from the general public. We will continue to be here. Our rights will not be harmed. We will continue to march at Pride Parade.
Sheleg and others like her argue the country's political stability and security goes above the incoming government's views of gay people.
I can be gay and I can think about the Torah and the Iran problem, all the other diplomatic problems we have, before I think about the next parade.
The ultra-Orthodox Jewish parties are not the only factions within Israel's political playing field that hold strong anti-gay views. On the opposing side of the spectrum, the Islamist Arab Ra'am party, a key member of the previous government led by Naftali Bennett that drew global praise for its diversity, is also openly homophobic. The party's leader, Mansour Abbas, vowed to oppose any measures to advance LGBTQ rights.
It's a hypocrisy. Back then, when the Ram Party referred to the gay community as an abomination, no one got up and went out to the streets to protest and fight about it. What happened now? It's very easy to attack a right-wing government. This is the mistake. Amir Ohana is the Speaker of the Knesset. the role is a status symbol in Israel. We could advance lots of good moves for LGBTQ rights and not settle for some protest that was unfortunately unnecessary.
It remains to be seen whether or not the current homophobic political discourse has turned into actual policy that will affect LGBTQ individuals and their families, and if Amir Ohana succeeds in echoing his community's concerns.
It's like Harvey Milk said in the 1970s, the way to get people to stop being homophobic is if they know one homophobic person. Everyone needs to come out so that people who are prejudiced realize that they have someone in their lives and they care about them. I hope that if nothing else, Amir Ohana can serve as that for people in the country who are not there yet.